Hi, I'm Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. We're continuing on with Arkham Days here on aftimes.com. Now, if you see here, we're going to be looking at one of the 2-packs. Now this, some people consider a variant 2-pack. I've seen them pretty even in my area, but in your area it might be different. Now this is the Batman Catwoman 2-pack. And this is kind of the detective mode or thief of goggles mode, I think is what it's called in the game for Selina. This is kind of cool in that you see where she's got, she's kind of walking away, but she's got the whip wrapped around Batman's arm. That's kind of neat. Window box packaging is pretty cool. On the sides you get kind of some layout of the figures. On the back you can see both of them. Got some bios that are not just bios, but also give you a little bit about the game, which I actually think is pretty cool. And here you get the Legacy Edition Catwoman and Batman. So that's kind of cool that we're getting these. She actually looks to be a decent Catwoman figure. I haven't opened the regular edition yet. We're going to be reviewing that a little bit later, but let's get these open and play with them. If you're unfamiliar with the game, what these are based on is in the game you can actually, as Batman, you can turn on your lenses and your cowl, and it allows you to look around. You can scope for clues. You can see things that are not necessarily visible to the naked eye. You can, like in the first game in Arkham Asylum, you could track Commissioner Gordon by the smell of his pipe tobacco. You also tracked a guy that was a killer by using the goggles to track his breath, his alcoholic breath, and things like that. So that's pretty cool. She's got a couple things in here. Now, do I think this was a necessary repaint? No, not really. I really don't. I don't think that you... I just don't think it's that important. To me, this looks a little more like an Arctic suit Batman, which I actually think... I mean, I think it is a very cool look, don't get me wrong. But if had we not had this, would I have been okay with it? Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is actually kind of cool looking. Some great shading and stuff, right? I mean, that's kind of neat looking. Got the Batman. Again, I think it looks like more Arctic suit, but I mean, it is kind of cool. He's kind of got the blacked out eyes. Of course, I think in the game, his eyes, that's the only time his eyes actually turn white, like I like them and stuff. Now, this is just a standard repaint. Nothing spectacular here with the Batman. Here, I'll let you look at a couple other of these Batmen. This is the DC Direct Batman from the original series, Arkham Asylum, right? Now these are the guys that he's repainted up. First was this one, which came with the Two-Face set, which I think is actually very, very cool. And then there's 70s Bat set. So you can kind of get I'm having a little trouble. Will he stand? He was standing pretty good when I did the review of him. Yeah, so I mean, all in all, that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good line. I think he looks good. Now, again, we'll go over articulation, let you see him up close, but really, it's pretty cool looking. I mean, I could have lived without it, but I'm glad I got it. Now, the Selina, I actually like this, especially with the pink goggles, with her thief vision going on. I actually think that's a very, very cool. I like how, you know, obviously they're trying to show off her cleavage a little bit. She's got the, she's got her cat of, looks like 3 tails, not really 9, but you can see that. That's kind of cool. You can wrap it back around Batman's arm. The goggles do not come off, but they do look neat, don't they? The reason they're pink is because they're skinny, kind of like Batman's does. They're just not as intricate. She's got plenty of articulation. I like the head sculpt. She looks very feminine, and I like the fact her uniform isn't tore up. One of the things I don't like is at the end of Arkham City is that both of their uniforms are just torn to pieces, and you know, you want to play with them looking like themselves. So they've got fairly decent hands, not really claws and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and show you her up close. So this figure should be very familiar to us by now. especially since they've used it in so many different repaints. You know, this one I thought was going to be kind of weird when I first heard about it, but I actually really do like it. I love the paint texturing on this. I mean, it is absolutely awesome. Again, I think it'd be more like a, you know, a snow Batman or something like that, but I can dig it. You know, he's got the regular articulation that we've seen already a couple times. But the paint application is the thing here. You can just see, I mean, this is just too cool. And then the back kind of has the grayish cape. This would be a great costume to be able to hide in. It's a little bit light, but I mean, that gray would just blend in with so many different things. Very, very cool. Now again, this is the first time we're actually getting to see a Catwoman. Love the goggles, love how pink they are and things like that. That really looks good. Good sculpt. You can see her hair kind of coming up out underneath her uniform. That's great. Collar looks nice. She's got buckles there where she's buckled her outfit together. She does have kind of a, more of like a mid-chest joint. Her arms are there. They kind of stick a little bit. It'll twist there. Now, she definitely, positively should have had double joints. I mean, with all the acrobatics and stuff she does, she definitely should have had it. Speaking of things she does, here's her whip. Kind of cool. Got the little ferrule there. That's kind of neat. Collar looks good on the back. They really, this is actually a very cool figure. I'm looking forward to looking to the one, the black one outside of the package that's a regular normal coloring. See, again, there should have been double knees. Boots look good. She's got high heels on. Well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at this today with Arkham Days on aftimes.com. Tomorrow we'll have something even brand new for you. Remember to subscribe. We've also got some great prizes coming up that I know that you're going to want to take a look at. And make sure you like us. Make sure you comment. Come to the boards. Talk to the guys. Love to visit with you. We've got some great people on there that can help you find stuff. We've got people all over the world. Well, this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times, reminding you to be extraordinary, and we'll see you tomorrow on Arkham Days on aftimes.com.